Okay, let me show you here on the map where we're going. So this is where we are, right here. Estás aquí, you are here. And we're gonna walk down La Princesa, and we're gonna take a right and stay around the outside of the old city wall. And then we're gonna go into this gate here, and we're gonna come in the gate. So that's what you're gonna see. I hope you enjoy. I don't know. What is this place? Anyone know? Any of my viewers know what this place is? We'll find out and we'll let you know. Just doing a little stroll around Old San Juan here with my lady, my fiance. We got engaged. She's got a pineapple pina colada to celebrate. Is that what we're celebrating with?
Yes.
Pineapple pina colada? It didn't just happen now, people. We did it in St. Thomas. But if you want to go to St. Thomas from Puerto Rico, it's actually surprisingly affordable. We're walking up now on the La Princesa area. You see the La Casita is this little, well, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's a little pink house there in front of us. Nice little restaurant, some good frozen drinks, stuff like that. Very close to the ferry port and the cruise port. If you walk this way, you'll see lots of food trucks. And if you keep walking down here, this is just down from Plaza Colón in Old San Juan. If you keep walking down here, you'll see the city walls. And that's where we're heading. So we'll show you that in just a minute. We actually just came from Fortaleza, where we saw the procession of the new governor. So I'm going to send you some of that video. We're going to put it in right now. Say hi, Takoa. Hi. She's so cute. So if you just keep walking, you'll see this over to your right after you pass La Casita. Yeah, the cobblestones are amazing, aren't they? I don't know if it's true or not, but I've heard that the cobblestones are mostly ballast from the Spanish galleons, that they used them to keep the ships upright on the way over here, and then when they went home they were loaded up with gold from South America, so they left the bricks here in the Caribbean, and they used these old bricks to make the roads. So this is like the start of La Princesa. So right now we have the Christmas celebration still up, so that's what you're seeing here. This won't always be here like that. Okay, let me show you here on the map where we're going. So this is where we are, right here. Estás aquí, you are here. And we're gonna walk down La Princesa, and we're gonna take a right and stay around the outside of the old city wall. And then we're gonna go into this gate here, and we're gonna come in the gate. So that's what you're gonna see. I hope you enjoy. One of the things I like about this is it's a very peaceful stroll. And you'll often find vendors, local food merchants, and it's just such a nice, and it's shaded. So even though it's the middle of the day, it's not too hot. It's just a beautiful little walk. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. Little play area. And then you can see the wall there and sculptures. There's so much great art on this walk. So if you haven't taken a chance to walk down this street, I highly recommend it. Just on the outside of the big city wall in Old San Juan. One time I got an amazing dessert at this exact spot. So if you ever want like some cheese dessert thing, that's the place to go. I love it when it's Christmas time. So it's January 2nd right now. I can hear the cruise ship leaving in the distance there. But I really love it when it's Christmas time here because you have Christmas celebration for, I don't know, about 3 months here in Puerto Rico. So we just continue down here until we get all the way down to that Christmas tree. We walk past some really cool bars and restaurants. Like that's Rum Time. Heard good things, never been, but I've heard good things about it. So here when you look on your right, you'll see the tourism company of Puerto Rico, where they do all the tourist incentives and things like that. And then you'll come up to this beautiful fountain. There's not always a Christmas tree in front of it, but there's a really beautiful fountain here. And you got an amazing view of the bay, which we'll show you in just a second. As you guys can probably see, they're celebrating 2025. It's January 2, 2025. Closer to 2050 than 2000 now. That kind of weirds me out. Puerto Rico will be celebrating right through Sanse Festival, which is still about 2.5, 3 weeks from now. They'll be continuing to celebrate Christmas. When we go sailing, we typically sail out here in San Juan Bay. I've done some videos about Blue Doubloon, my friend's charter sailboat company. Those aren't his boats there, but this is where we sail when we sail. I'm going to go sailing tomorrow. Maybe I'll make a video about that as well. But one of the things I really love about this particular walk is, well, besides how beautiful it is all the public art. You know, we've seen some before, but then we have these. I don't really know what they are, spiky things. But they sit down here right below the governor's mansion, which, as you know, we just had a new governor installed. So the governor was walking down Fortaleza, which ends right up there. And that's why you're seeing like the police presence and stuff like that currently. These walls are nearly 500 years old. The city itself celebrated the 500-year anniversary just a couple of years ago, and the walls were constructed almost immediately after that. And as we come around the corner here, we get the glimpse of the corner of El Morro, the major fortress. That's fine. Over there is the corner of El Morro. And the wall goes all the way around Old San Juan. So if you get a chance to visit Old San Juan, I highly recommend taking this walk. If you're enjoying my content, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel and feel free to share us. We also have a Puerto Rico Life Facebook group you can join, and that information is in the comments below. What's really interesting is, if you feel this wall tape, you can see the heat coming off of the wall because it cooks all day during the day, and then it keeps it warm at night because it absorbs heat. I find that fascinating. As you keep walking, you'll see the red paint, and that is a gate that goes right back up to San Cristo and the main shopping district of Old San Juan. So if you want, you can actually come down that alley and walk out along the walls. This is also a particularly romantic place in the evenings. Great place for a date. So maybe you have some dinner in Old San Juan and then go for a stroll with your love. Right, love? Yes. That's what we're doing now. We had empanadas and pina coladas and a pineapple. Hardly romantic, but it was delicious. Lots of nice little places to sit and relax. and enjoy. So one thing I've heard about this gate is that this was the gate for the dignitaries, because the bay opens up right over here. And when famous people or dignitaries or governors or whatever would come in, they would actually port right here, and they would walk through this gate, and they would walk straight up the alley to the church of San Juan the Baptist, St. John the Baptist. And they would go there and pray before going to the rest of the things. So this is where the dignitaries would come into the city. Tia thinks this tree is really interesting right here before you get to the gate. And it is really interesting. I don't know anything about it, so I don't know what to say about it, but there's a tree here you can look at. So as we continue on here towards the gate, there is actually a little trail you can walk further that goes all the way to El Morro over there. Sometimes you'll find it closed. This is the San Juan historical site, the Paseo del Morro, which is the passage to El Morro, or the trail to El Morro. But if you come through the gate and up this little alley here, you'll come right back out at the cathedral. So you continue up this street, and as I said, it comes out at the cathedral. It's a beautiful street though, very cool. Lots of vegetation, pigeons, really cool trees. Love this place. Yeah. And that entrance there is to the cathedral. So if you want to come the other direction, this is San Cristo. What you're gonna look for is this alley right here, directly across from the cathedral. And just turn to your left and go down towards the red gate. And if you stick around to the end, you can see Casa de Monte Cristo, which is one of our favorite cigar lounges here in San Juan. Right on the corner of Calle San Cristo and Calle, I don't know, some other place. But it's right here, right near the gate. It's a beautiful day to walk around Old San Juan. And like I said, if you're enjoying my content, please like and subscribe. All right, so, hey everyone, so one last piece of bonus content. If you do walk down here and you get over to Fortaleza and you keep walking down, you'll see on your right a restaurant that looks like that. It's called Barrachina. And Barrachina is famous for being one of the two places that claims to have invented the pina colada. So you can see that on the sign right there. There's a little plaque there, and what that plaque says is, this is the house where the pina colada was invented.